Welcome to my channel. It is Miss Tay Rosé. Now this is a requested makeup tutorial from Snapchat. I'll put on the picture or video with me wearing the same makeup look on Snapchat. I'm just going to do the full makeup tutorial for you. So I mean, if you haven't already, I highly suggest, and I've been forgetting to say this every time I do a video, but I highly suggest that you follow me on my Snapchat because that's where I'm mostly active at this time. I'm going to put my Snap code either on the screen, or if the code does not work, I'll put my username handle on there. If you want to see how I do this from start to finish, then keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my face using the Physicians Formula Skin Booster Vitamin Shot, and this is the brightening vitamin shot. My lips are feeling pretty dry, so I'm going to use the NK Makeup Pure Lip Oil, and this is in the flavor Grape. The next product I'm going to add on my face is this e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. Lately with this winter season, my skin has been extremely dry and in need of some moisture, so this is what I have been using for this winter season to keep my face moisturized underneath my makeup. So now to color correct around my eyes and any blemishes that I have on my face, I'm going to be using the Black Radiance True Complexion HD Corrector, and this is in the color orange. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques face sponge and I'm going to blend this out. So now for my eyebrows, I'm going to first go into the Makeup Revolution London Soap Brow, and this is a new product alert. So that is going to be my base first and foremost. One way you can do this is, what I usually do is I spray setting spray in the middle of my hand, and then I dip the soap brow brush right in the middle of my hand, followed by me going into the soap brow itself and then smoothing that product onto my stubborn brows. I can tell you that this product does really well because I've tried it prior to this video, and it does keep my brows in place. So I say if you do have stubborn brows, or if you want that laminated brow look, I say definitely get this product. So now I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance pomade, and this is in the shade Brown Black. Now this is what I use to carve out the outline of my brows and to shade in the sparse areas alongside bring it out to the front section of my brows. So now I'm going to quickly go in with my e.l.f. Lash and Brown Wand, aka a spoolie brush, and I'm going to brush out the front section of my brows just so I have the ombre effect and it's not too harsh in the center closer to my nose. And I can tell you that with this product, the soap brow product, it makes it very difficult to blend out, but I was able to make it work. So now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline SuperStay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is in the shade 320 or Honey. This is one of my holy grail foundations that I've had for a pretty long time, but I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyeliner brush, and I'm going to clean up around my brows. I just want to show you the amount that I use for each section of my brows, top and bottom. I don't do too much, I just do a drop, and that for me goes a long way because then I blend upward towards my forehead. Okay, so now I'm going to take my e.l.f. foundation brush and I'm just going to blend out the concealed parts around my brows just so it looks nice and smooth. Now I'm going to take back my e.l.f. Lash and Brow Wand, aka my spoolie brush, and I'm going to shape my brows to my liking. So now that my brows are set, I'm going to go back into my face, away from my eyes for some time, and I'm going to go in with the Maybelline SuperStay Multi-Use Foundation Stick, and this is in, of course, 320 or Honey. That is my primary foundation shade. I'm just going to put that all over the needed areas and blend it out using my same e.l.f. foundation brush. So now we're going to focus back on the eyes, and I'm going to first dive into conceal time, and I'm going to conceal my lids using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade C9.5. I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge on the opposite side of my color correcting side, and I'm going to blend this out. The first layer is somewhat sheer, so I'm going to go back in with a second coat and blend it out again. I'm going to first delve into an eye primer, And this time I'm switching gears to this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, and this is in the shade Original. I'm just going to apply that on both eyelids and blend it out using my fingers. So now before I delve into my eye look, I'm going to delve into my Laura Mercier Lucent powder, and this is in the shade Translucent Honey. I'm going to take that and blend it over the lids of my eyes. So now I'm going to zoom back right into the eyes, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to delve into the Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette, and I'm going to first take the shade Fenty, and I just want to say thank you for the over 100 views on that 3-in-1 look. I mean, I had a lot of fun creating those looks in that video. I'm just going to link it in the cards above. So now with Fenty, I'm going to take this as my crease shade and for my outer third. With this Fenty shade, is so beautiful and I don't want it to be too much, so what I do is I build it up little by little until I'm satisfied with the amount of pigment that is on my eyes. I'm going to delve into the Profusion Cosmetics Mirage palette, and I'm going to take the shade Flirty, which is an oh so beautiful shade. And I know a lot of you are thinking, you're going to do a cut crease. I'm not going to do a cut crease. I'm going to take a small eyeshadow brush and I'm going to carve out right where I usually would for my cut crease boundary. So now I'm going to delve into the Balm Cosmetics Nude Dude Volume 2 palette, and I'm going to take the shade Flirty. Yes, I mean, I'm using two flirties in one look. But I mean, this shade is more of a purple shade. So I'm just going to take some swipes from there and I'm going to overlay that on top of the Flirty from the Mirage palette onto my eyelid. So I mean, you can leave your eye like this, but I mean, I wanted to still have that pink hue in there. So I'm going to go back into my Profusion Cosmetics Mirage palette. I'm going to take the same Flirty shade and I'm going to pop it on exactly where I did earlier. So now, I mean, I love the pink, but I mean, I wanted it a little brighter. So I mean, I went into the same Mirage palette and I delved into Chatty. I dabbed a couple times in there and I applied it over my non-cut crease boundary just so it's a little brighter. So now I'm going to focus on my under eyes, and I'm going to delve into my next favorite concealer, and this is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer, and this is in the shade Caramel. Now I'm going to take the same Real Techniques face sponge on the same side as a concealer for my lids, and I'm going to blend this out. Alright, so now for underneath my eyes, I'm going to delve into the Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette, and I'm going to delve into the shade Fenty, and I'm going to run that bad boy underneath my bottom lash line. I'm going to go back into the Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette, and I'm going to delve into the shade Candace, and I'm just going to apply that on the outer third of my bottom lash line. Now I'm going to go back into my lids, and I'm going to take the same shade, Candace, from the Juvia's Place Warrior 3 palette, and I'm going to dab in between the pink and that non-cut crease boundary just so there's a light transition between that pink and that shimmery shade. Alright, so now I'm going to delve back into the Laura Mercier Loose Setting Powder, and I'm just going to apply a little bit underneath my eyes. So I mean, you can wear your look like this, or you can bling out your tear ducts using the Beauty Glaze Press to Glitter palette, and I'm going to delve into this silver shade so it can match my jewelry. Alright, so I mean, it's me again. Just wanted to show you my finished face and then say that the lashes that I will be wearing for today is these Mink 3D hair lashes. It's been a minute since I've worn these lashes. I saw them in my lash collection. I was like,
this is cute. So let me pop these bad boys on.
Now this is in the style W13, but honestly, any light wispy lashes will go perfect with this look. I'm going to delve into this Pink by Victoria's Secret Mega Pout Lip Plumper. I am using, for my contour, I'm going to be using the Black Radiance Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade Cafe, or if you want numbers, it is 8614. This is another holy grail product for contour. My sister recommended this to me and it is oh so amazing. So now to smoothen my contour, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and this is in the shade Medium Deep, or if you want a number, it is 30. So now before I put on my highlighter, I'm going to set my face using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Mattifying Longwear Makeup Fixing Spray. I usually fan my face, but I want my highlighter to stick, so I'm not going to fan my face, which I'm going to switch gears towards my highlighter, which is by Laura Mercier, and this is in the shade Inspiration. I'm going to take a clean part of my beauty blending sponge, and I'm going to place the highlighter on the needed areas such as my cheekbones and my nose. So now, for my blush, I only use one blush, and it's by Wet n Wild. Yeah, this blush, I don't know the name of it, unfortunately, but I did put only a little bit on the needed areas to blend up my highlighter and my bronzer, and then one dab for the apples of my cheeks, blending it into the rest of the blush. Well, I'll come back at you again after finishing my face. So now I'm just going to press my lashes together and then put mascara on my bottom lashes. So for my mascara, so everything is clamped together, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Love mascara. Another alternative is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara. That's a true dupe to the Too Faced mascara. I'm going to take my lash tweezer as well, and I'm going to clamp everything in there. And so now for my bottom lash line, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. I'm going to wipe this off really quick, and I'll be right back at you with the lips. So now I'm just going to delve into my lips, which is a liquid lipstick and a lipstick. The first lip product that I will be delving into is this e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Blushing Rose. So now, you can either wear your lips like this, or if you really want to add that pop of color, and that's what I did, and I'm just going to wipe a little cotton candy onto my lips and just blend it in each time. I'm going to delve into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Cotton Candy, and I'm telling you from now, this lipstick is a true dupe to the Balm Cosmetics Matte Lipstick, and this is in the shade Candy Yum Yum. I love this makeup look a lot. This eye look plus this lippy together, this is definitely Tay Rosé approved. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already yet, so you can see more of me. Also, do not forget to click on this notification bell so that way you are on the alert for every time a video is uploaded from myself onto YouTube. Be sure to check out the previous videos in the section that's coming up next. I'll see you there. Alright, bye!